Hello, Singaporeans. It's time for us to be thinking citizen and see things deeper. Do you know GDP is designed to measure production's capacity and economic growth? Singaporeans must understand GDP is not designed to assess welfare or the well-being of citizens. Singapore is a first world nation, a rich country. But are most Singaporeans rich? All Singaporeans can afford to buy HDB flats? Please remember, the size of a nation's economy doesn't reflect a nation's welfare. Why policymakers and economists often treat GDP or GDP per capita in some cases as an all-encompassing unit to signify a nation's development, combining its economic prosperity and societal well-being. As a result, policies that result in economic growth are seen to be beneficial for society. GDP, by definition, is a measure that includes the value of goods and services produced in an economy over a certain period of time. There is no scope for the positive or negative effects created in the process of production and development. Just an example, GDP takes a positive count of products we produce, but does not account for the emissions they generate. It includes the value of building new developments, but does not discount for the vital forests they replace, our green spaces. Also, do you agree with this? GDP also fails to capture the distributions of income across society, something that is increasingly worrying with rising inequality levels in Singapore. Rising inequality is resulting in a rise in societal discontentment and increased polarizations. Our policy makers will need to account for these issues when assessing development. We need alternative metrics to complement GDP in order to get a more comprehensive view of development and ensure informed policy making that doesn't exclusively prioritize economic growth. In here, my suggestion is we can see example of Bhutan's attempt to measure gross national happiness, which considers factors like equitable social economic development and good governance, and UNDP's Human Development Index (HDI), which encapsulates health and knowledge apart from economic prosperity. To move forward this direction, Singapore can begin to focus on the ease of living of its citizens and to develop the Ease of Living Index to measuring quality of life of Singaporeans, as well as economic ability and sustainability. I believe that this more holistic measure will provide more accurate insights into the state of development of Singapore economy. The end goal is to have a more just and equal society that is economically thriving and offering Singaporeans a meaningful quality of life. Lastly, I would love to hear your thoughts. I am Puah from Red Dot United. Thank you.